Hey guys, welcome back. Today I'm gonna do some kind of Coachella music festival look. I tried to film, well I actually did film a whole video on this like 2 days ago, but I just looked at the footage and I was like, like I feel like I could do better than what I did. So I wanna try again. Coachella is right around the corner. It is going to be me and Jeremy's first time going. We're going for the first weekend. We've been to tons of music festivals, we've just never been to Coachella. So I'm just excited to see what like the vibe is like and how it's gonna be. I was already going to be in LA because I have a photo shoot that I have to do, so it just happens to fall on that same weekend. So we're gonna go to Coachella and I'm gonna try to vlog everything. I do have a vlog of Necker Island. I don't know if you'll be seeing this first or the Necker Island vlog, but the Necker Island vlog has to be approved by Virgin PR and Necker Island itself, just to make sure everything is looking good in their aspect. So my vlog is off for approval and I'm hoping that it comes back soon. So let's go ahead and jump in. I might come in and talk to you guys, but it's probably just gonna be a voiceover because it just helps me stay in the mix. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? All right, so let's get started. Let's get started. And I did just wake up like 20 minutes ago, so if I look a little sleepy, it's because I just woke up. No, we need some music for this. Okay, jumping in, we are going to prep and prime our face. The first thing I'm going to do is spritz it with a little bit of this B6 vitamin infused prep spray from Urban Decay. This is the first time I sprayed it in my eye and that shit burned. I'm also going to prep my lips with a little bit of my Best Damn Lip Mask, and for my primer today, I'm going to use the Smashbox Photo Finish. We went to the Renaissance Festival on Sunday, and I usually always go because there's a girl that does henna there and she's so bomb. So if you're wondering where I got my henna from, I got it from the Renaissance Festival.
Good afternoon, good night. I'm here to talk about more life.
For my foundation, I'm going to use a combo of these two. The first one I'm going to use is my Lancome Stick Foundation. I love this foundation. I'm using it in the color 330. It is a full coverage foundation, and it comes off a little matte, not like super matte, but it doesn't have like a dewy finish or anything like that. So I usually do spray it with a little bit of primer water from Smashbox, and then we're going to dab it all out with a damp beauty blender. I really love the finish and wear of the Lancome foundation. Now you can totally stop here if you want to, but I have been putting the new MAC foundation, which is called Next to Nothing, over my Lancome Stick Foundation. This is a super duper duper sheer foundation. Like when I put it on without any foundation underneath, it doesn't even look like I have foundation on. It just looks like I have like a moisturizer on. But I have been loving it over my Lancome Stick Foundation. It just adds a little bit of extra sheen to the skin and makes it look more like skin, if that makes sense to you guys. So I just dot a little bit on my face and then just blend it out over. But like I said, you don't have to do this. I just like how the two look together. And for my eyes today, I'm gonna use my Beat to Shit Anastasia pomade to get these things together. And for this clip, I was looking at my lips and I was wondering, like, should I get my lips done? I've been thinking about it for like 2 years now. I'm just too chicken to go get them done because I heard it really hurts. But what do you guys think? Like, I like that lip filler is temporary, you know? That's what I like about filler. It all goes away. So what do you think? Do it or nah? Okay, for my eyes, I meant eyebrows in the last clip, but I totally said eyes. We're gonna use this Androgyny palette from Jeffree Star Cosmetics. And I'm first taking the shade Safe Word and working this into my crease. I like to start right in the middle of my eye and then work it out in like circular windshield wiper motions. This is the first time I'm using this Jeffree Star Cosmetics palette. I did buy it for myself. I just think when you buy stuff yourself, you kind of give a more honest opinion of it, right? And I do think these shadows are the bomb after doing this look. Like, look how pigmented that light brown shadow is, like perfect transition color. So I'm gonna take a smaller brush and go into the shade Dominatrix, and we're going to just mash this right here in the middle of the crease, just kind of deepen it up and add a little more dimension into our eyes. But again, super duper impressed with these shadows. This is the first eyeshadow kit. I know he has another palette, but this is the first one I have ever tried, and love these shadows. Super duper blendable and really, really pigmented. And that eyelash glue is driving me nuts. So I'm just gonna keep working, and I'm gonna take the original brush that we started with, and I'm gonna take just a little tiny bit of dominatrix on that brush and work that into the crease. It's just going to help it blend out a little bit more. And of course we will go in with just a clean brush in a second and blend it out even more so everything is nice and smooth and pretty. Now on to the fun stuff. We're gonna add a little bit of glitter, well, a lot of it. This one is from LA Splash. I'm not sure the name, but it'll be in the bottom bar, and I'm going to use the NYX glitter primer to adhere it. Now, just a little forewarning, please be very careful when using glitter around the eye area. If the glitter gets into your eye, it can damage and hurt and be painful. I luckily have never had any incidents when using glitter. I just always like to throw it out there to be very, very careful. So as you can see, I'm just packing the glitter on to my lids, and it was looking a little too neat, so I wanted to kind of grunge it up a little bit. So I'm just hitting the glitter, the top of it, with a clean makeup brush just to kind of throw it around the eye. If you don't want to do this, you don't have to. For lashes, I'm going to use my lashes in collaboration with Eyler. These are my day lashes, which are called Casually Glamorous. I wanted to use something a little more natural looking so that you could really see what was happening on the eye, because sometimes when you wear a lash that's a little too thick, you kind of lose everything back there, and these were just perfect. Moving on, we're going to use the best concealer to ever grace this land, which is the Tarte Shape Tape. I used it in the color light medium, and honestly guys, favorite concealer hands down ever. Now I do use other foundations on the regular. I just always go back to this and always compare everything to this, and it's in a league of its own. Like, amazing job, Tarte, on this concealer. I live for it. To set, I'm using my Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder, only this time I am setting from the outer corner to the inner corner. I've been loving this so much. I feel like it just sets different underneath the eye when you do it this way. Like, you get a lot less creasing, and make sure your face is relaxed. Sometimes I squint when I set my under eye concealer and I get a bunch of little lines, but if you're relaxed and start from out to in, it's the bomb. I'm also adding a little bit of this Next to Nothing powder from MAC, which is new as well. It's a super sheer powder, but it just kind of helps to brighten up that under eye area. And to bronze and contour the face, we are going to use Hoola from Benefit. For our cheeks, we're gonna use Full of Joy from MAC. You guys know this is one of my favorites. I just love its like sheer, it's like almost holographic to me for some reason. Like, it has this like beautiful sheen glow to it, so you could totally get away without wearing any kind of highlight. Newsflash, we're gonna put highlight on later. But I love this blush. I like it a little more when I have a little bit more color to my skin because it shows up a lot more, but I do love it even when I'm fair. I think it's beautiful on all skin tones. And to make those cheeks a little more poppin', we're gonna use this incandescent powder. I think that's what it's called, from Hourglass. I'm not sure what the powder is actually called. I think that the name of it is incandescent, but I will leave all that info in the bottom bar again. And this just makes it look like you have like super plump cheeks. It's a matte highlight, but as you can see, it's like, it's so beautiful. Next, we're going into the waterline, my least favorite part. I'm using a Marc Jacobs pencil. I love these pencils. They're so creamy and pigmented and smooth. And even though I struggle still to do my waterline, I hate the feeling. These pencils do make it a little bit easier though, because they are super smooth and just glide on. I'm also going to go underneath my lash line and line it as well, because we're going to be putting some glitter and I want to have a little something under there besides just a bunch of glitter. I'm going to take a smudge brush and smudge that out so the lines aren't as harsh. So for my like glitter glue, I'm gonna use this Ben Nye Aqua Glitter, which is basically like a glitter glue. It's just gonna help make everything super sparkly, and you don't have to put like any primer down. It has like this little wand, like almost like nail polish. So I'm gonna start running this underneath my eye. I'm sorry that it's out of focus right here, and my camera was definitely playing me. And we're gonna do kind of glitter tiers. Now at first I start off and I only do like one tier, but you'll see later on in the video I kind of wanted it to be 2 tiers. And luckily this stuff is super duper easy to remove. So I'm just going to lay this down underneath my eye, and then we are going to start packing loose glitter on top of that just to kind of intensify it. You can get away with just wearing the Ben Nye Aqua glitter, but I wanted it, like I said, to be a little more intense, so I'm just packing some loose glitter over it, and this is just a combination of a bunch of glitters that I mixed together myself. I had these holographic star stickers and I was like, why not? So I'm just sticking these on. Since they are stickers, these are super easy to apply. I got these from Michael's a little while ago. I'm pretty sure they still have them because I mean Michael's always has the same shit. So I'm just adding them randomly to the outer portion of my eye, and we're just gonna do the same thing. I just figured you guys would want to see it one more time. Oh, and as you can see on my top lid, I did add like these larger chunks of glitter, and I didn't notice it so much when I actually did it. That's why I cut it out, but you can totally see them, right? You see them? I see them. So here's where I decided that I wanted 2 tiers instead of 1. So the Ben Nye Aqua glitter just kind of peels off like a little snake skin. So I just peeled it up the middle and then added more aqua glitter on either side just to create 2 tiers. And then I'm putting holographic glitter over top. I will show you guys a close-up in a second. It's just during this part my battery had died. And then I realized that I really loved the holographic glitter, so I just started putting it everywhere. I'm just out here debating, like, should I put more glitter on? Or I'm gonna do some glitter like up in this area, like up in here. So it's what I'm using are like these little like gold, well they're not gold, they're silver flakes with like holographic glitter in them, and I'm just kind of sticking them on, and then I'm going into more just like loose holographic glitter, kind of just going ham with it, you know, why not? Push it back into the hairline. I'm using this violet gloss. I'm using this Violet's Secret Weapon glitter adhesive. And make sure you move your baby hairs. And then just laying it down, like, however. And then I'm just popping my finger into this mixture, whatever, I don't know what this is. And we're back to the voiceover. I'm just kind of pushing it on to wherever I had the adhesive, and just going back and forth and adding that, and then the loose Ben Nye holographic glitter. I was starting to feel like a mermaid, but I was feeling it. And lastly, for the lips, we're going to keep it super duper easy. I'm just going to add a little bit more of my lip mask for moisture. And then on top, I'm going to put a lip topper from Jouer. And then I'm going to sprinkle a little more holographic glitter in the mix. So that is it for this video. I hope you guys have so much fun if you're going to any music festivals this season. I don't have anything else to tell you guys except I love you. Thank you so much for watching. And until next time, I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.